Welcome to today's solution overview video. Today I'm going to be covering the Sql Web Interface. Sql Web Interface will help your organization make real-time business decisions wherever you are. Sql Web Interface is the easiest, most cost-effective way to access and work with your SQL objects. Access your dashboards, views, reports, tables, scripts, and even applications all directly from your web browser. Plus, use Sql Web Interface to display results, download data to the PC, print, email, and much more. Now I'm going to be showing you the Sql Web Interface in action and some of its many uses to provide users easy access to business data via their web browser. All right, to start off here from the Sql Web Interface, it's all directly accessed from the web browser. You can then access that directly with your IBMI credentials. So you can enter in your IBMI credentials to access the different views that you can actually use. The Sql Web Interface is sort of parted out in a couple different ways to be able to give you access to search for information inside of there. So if I want to be able to see something that might be in a certain library, I can come in here and type that certain library name in here. And then I can search that library. It'll display all the different objects that I have access to inside of that library. Now there's also a recently used or recently browsed option here too. So if you'll see all the different ones that you've been to recently inside of here as well. So if you're moving between different libraries, you'll be able to see that. We also have bookmark options, so you can bookmark different views or dashboards that you might want to have access to in the future. So you can just go into the bookmarks and be able to access those. Now, to be able to filter on things, because you might have more than just views inside of your library. There might be all different kinds of objects inside of that you have access to. Like I said, from views to reports to scripts to tables to different applications and also different dashboards. So this does allow you to be able to filter through some of that information inside of here to be able to get to it easier. And like in this case here, maybe I want a certain view with a certain information in it. So I can say, you know what, I want my sales view. I'm going to go to the sales view and be able to access that. So it's going to show that to me. Now I can get to data directly from here, so I can click on it and do different actions. From the actions tab up here, so I can click on it and say, hey, I want to display the results. I want to save the results, maybe to a different file, maybe to an Excel file or a PDF or something like that. Or maybe I want to see the data, so I could say display results there from the actions menu. I can right click on it, I can double click on it, and it's going to display it directly in the interface here for me. Now, when I get the data into the screen, it's going to allow me to do some different actions to it, right? So I can still save results if I need to from here. So if I need to kick it out to a file or something like that, I can do it from there. Most popular, that people want to be able to email those results to someone, right? To themselves or to someone. So they're able to be the capability to be able to access an email from here, and then also type in a subject line and a message if they're sending it to someone. I'm going to type this in here from a report standpoint. I'm going to send that as an XLS file and then email that out. So now someone could get that as an email if they want those results. Now you can also work with the data as well. So you can do different things inside of here, from creating subtotals and also working with the data from creating different kinds of graphs and charts. So a lot of times a user might want to put some presentations together and tell a different story with the data. So they have capability to be able to select data and then be able to use that information inside of here to create different kinds of charts. So if it's a bar chart, in this case, that's a bar chart. If they wanted to be able to create more of maybe a line graph or a bar graph or something like, or a pie chart and stuff like that, you can do different things like that with the data to be able to represent it in different ways. So you do have that capability there. Now, like I was talking about before, you can not only access different views inside the system, but you also have access to providing users ways to get to dashboards. So you can have them get to dashboards directly from the system as well. So it's not only just views and certain things, applications and client tables and stuff that they can get to, but they might want to have more of a visual representation to some of the data in this way, and you want to provide that to them via a dashboard instead of a view. So you can give them those nice graphs and charts and sort of that high level overview right away of the story at that point that they can dive into more if they want to. So if they want to interact with that data and do some cross-referencing of information and take away information on here, they have that capability to do from that standpoint directly from the SQL Web Interface. Thank you for watching the video today. If you would like more information about the SQL Web Interface and how you can get started using it, feel free to contact us here at Help Systems to schedule your free consultation or demonstration, or even a free trial so you can play around with it in your own environment. Thank you for your time today.